Hi, this class is about descriptive statistics, more specifically about measures of location. Descriptive statistics, we have two groups of measures of location and measures of variability. This video is about measures of location. Measures are information that we compute based on data from a sample, and they're called sample statistics. And we use these measures to get population parameters to estimate how a population might be in a given variable. So the most used measures of location are mean, median, and mode. We're not gonna cover median and mode because the mean is the one that is more important for us in this class. So the mean provides information about where most values are located. Okay, so this is also known as a measure of central location. The mean of a data set ends up being the average of all the values, and we can use the sample mean denoted by x bar. You have to get used to this terminology, x bar, as the point estimator for the population mean designated by the Greek letter mu. So get used to these two notation. This is part of our language in the class. Sample mean is denoted by x bar and population mean is denoted by the Greek letter mu. The formula is simply the sample mean x bar is the sum of all values divided by the number of observations, which is the same thing as the population mean. The only difference is the Greek letter denoting the population mean because it represents all data in the population, and the sample, it's only a sample from the whole population. Let's take a look at one example. This is the monthly starting salary for business graduates, and we have 6 business graduates here, their salaries. We have 12 graduates and their salaries. So to compute their mean, we sum all the numbers and divide it by 12. Okay, this is how we compute the sample mean. Let's take a look in Excel to see how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna open the file in class descriptive, and here we have the 12 graduates and their monthly starting salary. So we're gonna compute the mean. To compute the mean in Excel, we type equal, and then we type average, and then we type open parentheses, and then we select all the salaries by clicking on the first cell, holding the mouse with your finger, and then close parentheses, and then you have, I'm sorry, that's a mistake here, that's not multiplied by 4, so that's the average. This is how we compute the mean. Okay, so if you want to compute the mean, let's take a look at another example here. This is a sample of 111 participants and their monthly starting salary. So the mean is going to be equal to average, open parentheses, and then I select all the numbers. To make it easier, when I have a many rows, what I do is I hold the keys Control, Shift, and then I select the arrow down and selects everything. Then all I have to do is close parentheses, hit enter, and that's the mean salary for this sample. So this is how you compute the sample mean.